Epcot stands as Disney's most unconventional park, where the wonders of technology meet international culture, a place that launches you into the future before hurling you back at 60 miles per hour. And in just a few months, we get to see the next generation relaunch of Disney's fastest ever ride. Hi, I'm the Frugal Brit, and in this video we'll be exploring all rides and attractions for 2025 and beyond. Without further ado, let's dive in. As you step into the park, you're welcomed by World Celebration, one of 4 distinct neighbourhoods in Epcot that we'll be exploring throughout this video. At the entrance, the sparkling fountain greets you, leading eyes to Spaceship Earth, the park's iconic geodesic sphere, which is not just an architectural marvel, but also houses a dark ride inside that takes you through the milestones of human communication. As you board the ride vehicles, designed like comfortable time capsules, you'll be later guided by Dame Judi Dench's narration. From the early days of cave paintings and the invention of written language, through the transformative periods of ancient civilizations, the Renaissance, and into the modern era, showcasing pivotal moments that have shaped human history. The ride finishes with an interactive segment where you can design a personalised vision of your future using touchscreens. After disembarking, you enter Project Tomorrow, an interactive exhibit where you can engage with hands-on activities that showcase innovations and the possibilities of tomorrow. Upon exiting, guests find themselves not far from World Celebration's recent arrivals, which include the World Celebration Gardens, which offers a relaxing escape. At the centre stands the Walt the Dreamer statue, giving guests the opportunity to grab a photo with the founder. Communicore Plaza now hosts the Celebration Encanto sing-along, and close by you can meet Minnie, Mickey and other Disney friends at Communicore Hall. To the south of World Celebration, you'll discover the Imagination Pavilion, easy to recognise with its striking glass pyramids. Its key attraction is the Journey into Imagination with Figment dark ride. You can often board the red vehicles without any wait, before heading out on a playful adventure led by Figment, the mischievous purple dragon, which is the park's unofficial mascot. As you explore different sensory labs, Figment turns the orderly experiments upside down, showcasing how imagination can transform the world around us. After the ride, you can explore Imageworks, the What If Labs, an interactive play area where you can experiment with sound, light and colour, and even meet Figment himself for a photo op. Before leaving the pavilion, you might want to check out the Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival, where you can enjoy a selection of heartwarming and entertaining short films in 4D. Moving on, it's time to explore the World Nature neighbourhood located over to the west of the park, dedicated to the beauty and balance of the natural world. Our first stop will be the Land Pavilion, another distinctive building. Inside, there's an expansive atrium filled with dining options and a few attractions. We'll start with the oldest of these, which is the Living with the Land gentle boat ride. Once aboard your vessel, you'll journey through immersive biomes, a tropical rainforest, an arid desert, and the sweeping American prairie, each brought to life with sights, sounds, and environmental effects. The ride transitions then into the Living Laboratory, which is a series of greenhouses demonstrating advances in agricultural practices. For a more exciting adventure, the Soarin flight simulator is steps away. After heading through the aviation-themed queue and a quick pre-show, you'll board seats which resemble an inverted roller coaster before lifting you into the air in front of a massive screen, immersing you in awe-inspiring sights of natural wonders and man-made marvels from around the globe. Recently updated, the finale of the ride now includes a stunning flyover of Epcot's reimagined World Celebration area. To round off your visit to the Land Pavilion, you can head to the Awesome Planet, a cinematic experience that showcases Earth's diverse biomes and the importance of environmental stewardship. Just a short stroll from the Land Pavilion, the Seas Pavilion invites guests to dive into the wonders of marine life. The entrance for the aquarium is shared with a queue for the Seas with Nemo and Friends dark ride. Guests walk through a vibrant queue that emulates the ocean's depths, before boarding clamorbeels on a moving walkway. As you glide along, you'll join Marlin frantically searching for Nemo, drifting past jellyfish and navigating through wrecked submarines, then into the Australian current, culminating with Nemo happily reunited alongside real fish at the SeaBase Aquarium, which is an often overlooked attraction, much larger than people realise, offering expansive views of marine life and educational exhibits, allowing guests to see a number of sea creatures up close. Younger visitors won't want to miss Turtle Talk with Crush, an interactive show where the laid-back sea turtle chats and shares jokes live, entertaining kids and adults alike. Located just a few steps away is Journey of Water, an interactive walkthrough experience that opened in late 2023, featuring lush landscapes and engaging water elements, allowing guests to interact with water as it moves through various stages of the natural cycle, immersing guests in the spirit of the ocean and the journey it takes. Incorporating characters and symbols from Moana, including a prominent topiary of Te as a central highlight. Adjacent to Journey of Water, you also have a dedicated Moana meet and greet. It's time to shift focus to the other side of Epcot for the iconic World Showcase, spanning around the picturesque lagoon, inviting guests to experience the cultures, cuisines, and traditions of 11 unique nations without having to leave the park. We're going to start on the western side with the Canada Pavilion. We can stroll through the beautifully manicured Victoria Gardens. Nearby, there's a walkway that leads you to waterfalls and Rocky Mountains, as well as the Canada Far and Wide Show, a panoramic film that offers stunning views of Canada's diverse landscapes. There's also totem poles that tell stories of the First Nations people. If you're lucky, you can catch some live music on the mill stage. Next on the circuit is the United Kingdom Pavilion, with its cobblestone streets and charming architecture, like stepping into a quaint British village. From the thatched roof cottages to the classic red foam booths, it offers a mix of history and British culture. You can enjoy a pint at the Rose and Crown pub, fish and chips from the local chippy, browse shops filled with British goods, or relax in idyllic gardens. Over the bridge, our next stop is the France Pavilion, which welcomes you with romantic architecture, the Eiffel Tower, sidewalk cafes and charming boutiques. Inside the Palais du Cinema, the Impressions de France show takes guests on a panoramic journey through France's rich scenery and cultural landmarks. You can also catch the Beauty and the Beast sing-along here, which reinterprets the classic tale whilst encouraging audience participation with the award-winning songs. Tucked into the charming streets of Paris is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, a 4D dark ride that immerses you in the world of Disney and Pixar's Ratatouille. You'll queue through the rooftops of Paris and an artist's loft before picking up your 3D glasses and boarding your Ratmobile. From there, you'll be whisked away on an adventure that combines impressive visuals, intricate physical sets and sensory effects, placing you right in the heart of the action. Experience the thrill of darting through a bustling kitchen, navigating a chaotic dining room, and ending with a heartwarming, picturesque finale in Remy's rat-sized restaurant. Next up, we have the Morocco Pavilion, which transports you to the heart of North Africa with intricate mosaics, stunning courtyards, and bustling markets. Some of the park's most impressive architecture, also containing my favourite restaurant in the park, which is Spice Road Table. Moving on now to the Japan Pavilion, where guests are welcomed by a stunning red torii gate, a towering pagoda, and tranquil gardens. Guests can explore the Mitsukoshi department store, which offers an eclectic mix of items, or enjoy sushi and sake against the backdrop of koi ponds and waterfalls. In the heart of World Showcase is the American Adventure Pavilion, which pays tribute to the nation's history and spirit. Its central attraction, the American Adventure Show, is a grand, animatronic-filled performance that highlights pivotal moments in American history, blending storytelling with patriotic music. Crossing to the eastern side of the lagoon, we enter the Italy Pavilion, which captures the romance of Italian culture, where you can stroll through piazzas adorned with Venetian architecture, replicas of iconic statues, and flowing fountains that make it a popular photo spot. Continuing onward, we arrive at the Germany Pavilion, a storybook village brought to life. Here, the festive Biergarten restaurant offers a unique German buffet paired with lively Umpa music and entertainment. For a sweet treat, stop by Caramel Kucha for freshly made caramel delights. There's also a charming train display nearby. Next in the circuit, we have the China Pavilion, where guests enter through a grand Chinese gate and into a courtyard containing a replica of Beijing's Temple of Heaven. Inside, you'll find Reflections of China, a Circle Vision 360 film that explores the nation's rich history and dramatic landscapes. Nearby, the House of the Whispering Willows exhibit offers a quiet space to learn about Chinese art and culture. As we almost complete the circuit, the Norway Pavilion is up next, greeting guests with its charming Scandinavian architecture and a dash of Viking spirit. The Stave Church Gallery provides a peek into Norse mythology and Norwegian history, while the Royal Summer House offers a cosy meet and greet with Anna and Elsa. Norway still contains World Showcase's most popular attraction, that being the Frozen Ever After boat ride. Guests queue through Wandering Oaken's trading post before boarding Viking-style boats, then journeying through a magical willow forest, gliding past the mischievous trolls of Troll Valley, and ascending towards Elsa's Ice Palace, where she performs a stirring rendition of Let It Go. Further along, playful Snowglees appear giggling as you brace for a sudden plunge through misty waters. The grand finale features a joyous celebration with Anna, Elsa and Olaf beneath fireworks over Arendelle. Our last stop for the World Showcase is the Mexico Pavilion, which invites you into its iconic pyramid, which contains the Plaza de los Amigos, a twilight-lit marketplace reminiscent of a traditional Mexican village, brimming with festive charm. The highlight here is the Gran Fiesta tour starring the free Caballeros, another family-friendly boat ride. The adventure begins as you glide past a peaceful indoor lagoon, with the San Angel Inn restaurant on one side and a Mayan pyramid on the other, with an erupting volcano in the distance. Soon you're enlisted by Jose and Panchito to find Donald, embarking on a quest through Mexico, each scene showcasing the country's rich heritage, including a playful segment reminiscent of It's a Small World. The ride concludes in a lively depiction of Mexico City at night, where a festive atmosphere welcomes you to a grand reunion of the three Caballeros. For our final section of the park, we'll head to the World Discovery neighbourhood in the northwest corner. We'll start off with Mission Space, a motion simulator that launches you on a journey to Mars. Here you can choose between two distinct training missions, the gentler green mission or the intense orange mission, which is a centrifuge-powered flight that simulates the crushing forces of a rocket launch and deep space travel. A thrilling experience for some, but one that's notorious for leaving many guests, including myself, feeling extremely queasy. Assuming you still have an appetite after an orange mission, space cadets can refuel at the Space 220 restaurant next door, which is accessed via a special Stellarator, which takes you 220 miles above Earth, where a futuristic restaurant awaits, where both the views and the prices are out of this world. 3 more attractions left, but next we have one of Disney's biggest headliners, which is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind indoor roller coaster. Your journey beginning inside the wonders of Xandar Pavillion, where you get to wind through the Galaxarium and interactive exhibits that introduce you to the Xandarian world. During the pre-shows, the Guardians are responding to a distress call after the cosmic generator has been stolen, and you're drafted into their crew to help recover it. Soon you'll board your Starjumper vehicle before embarking on a gag-filled joyride, starting with a backward launch at up to 60 miles per hour, then throwing you through immersive cosmic scenes with the vehicles twisting in sync with the ride's curated soundtrack of the 70s and 80s hits, and Guardians guiding you through jump holes across the galaxy, glimpsing the Milky Way, circling the moon, before finally locking coordinates for Epcot, where Star-Lord greets you upon your safe return. With 2 more to go, next we have the Test Track high-speed slot car thrill ride, which is currently closed for a major overhaul, dubbed Test Track 3.0, as it will be Disney's 3rd version of the ride, scheduled to debut later in the year with reimagined aesthetic and story. The new concept promises a complete update to its Tron-like indoor show scenes, drawing inspiration from the original version of the ride, which was the World of Motion. We're also expecting enhancements to the interactive design studio, where you can shape your own virtual concept car. Whilst the indoor sections will be transformed, the high-speed outdoor portion, which earned the label as Disney's fastest ever ride, is expected to remain largely unchanged. Finally, as night falls, Epcot comes alive with its newest nighttime spectacular, LUMINOUS The Symphony of Us, incorporating fireworks, fountains, lasers, lighting, and classic as well as newly arranged Disney music, all combining to symbolise global unity and the shared human experience, capturing the heart of Epcot's mission. Well, that's all attractions covered. Thanks for watching. I should mention that Epcot's numerous festivals held throughout the year are a big part of Epcot's appeal. I'll leave some info on these in the video description for those interested. But if you want to continue the Walt Disney World attraction tour, I recommend clicking on these videos next.